Every year, a Gallup World Poll gathers data in a number of different areas to assess what the happiest countries in the world are. The World Happiness Report is back for its 2023 edition, and there have been some changes in the top 10, even if the top spot hasn't changed now in 6 editions. General happiness is, of course, a tricky metric to accurately measure. The World Happiness Report, though, does so by assigning a score to each nation polled using data gathered on life evaluation. Those polled are asked to fill out a Cantrell ladder survey, giving scores of their lives on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being worst and 10 being best. Around 1,000 survey responses are used for each country. To collect a country's individual score, known as the average life evaluation, the happiness report takes an average of the numbers given by those surveyed in each nation across the last 3 years. Of the nations polled, Afghanistan once again has been dubbed the unhappiest country in the world, with a score of 1.859. The UK, meanwhile, ranks as the 19th happiest country with a score of 6.796, and the US is 15th with a score of 6.894. But which country is the happiest? 10. New Zealand. New Zealand is the 10th happiest country in the world in 2023 according to the World Happiness Report and was given a score of 7.123. This is the second year in a row that New Zealand has ranked 10th. The first of just 2 countries outside of Europe in this list, New Zealand is famous for being the filming location of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies. The island nation is unique enough as it isn't close to any other country. Its closest neighbor is New Caledonia, which is 2,248 kilometers away. 9. Luxembourg. The 9th happiest country in the world in 2023 is Luxembourg, with a World Happiness Report score of 7.228. The small European nation was ranked as high as 6th in 2022, so it has dropped 3 places this year. Luxembourg is landlocked and borders Germany, Belgium, and France, sandwiched in the middle of the 3. The tiny country has a population of just 655,112 people, UN, and is the smallest on this list in terms of total area, just 2,586 square kilometers squared. 8. Switzerland. Switzerland is ranked 8th place in the World Happiness Report in 2023 with a score of 7.240. This represents the biggest drop in happiness in the top 10, following on from being ranked 4th in 2022. Another landlocked country after Luxembourg, Switzerland is famous for its mountains, ski resorts, chocolate, and banks. The neutral nation has 4 national languages, 2, German, French, Italian, and Romansh. 7. Norway. The 7th happiest country in the world in 2023 is Norway, with a score of 7.315. This year's World Happiness Report has seen them jump 1 place from being ranked 8th in 2022. Norway is the first of the Scandinavian nations to be mentioned in this list. All of them are here, and shares a long border with Sweden. It's famous for its fjords and northern lights and is a popular tourist destination for both. 6. Sweden. Sweden is the 6th happiest country on Earth with a World Happiness Report score of 7.395. The Scandinavian nation has climbed 1 place after being ranked 7th in 2022. The country that gave the world ABBA, IKEA, and many a great metal band is also known for its many forests and lakes. There are said to be nearly 100,000 lakes in the Scandinavian nation, and it's claimed that around 70% of its land area is covered in forest woods. 5. Netherlands. The 5th happiest country in the world is the Netherlands, with a score of 7.403 given by the World Happiness Report. 2023 is the second year in a row that the nation has made it into the top 5. Famous for its windmills, clogs and multicolored poppies, the Netherlands is also home to the International Court of Justice and International Criminal Court, both found in The Hague. 4. Israel. Israel is the 4th happiest country in the world in 2023, with a score of 7.473. The nation has climbed from 9th to 4th in the top 10 since the 2022 edition of the World Happiness Report. Perhaps the most surprising country in this top 10, Israel is plagued by political aggression and diplomatic issues and marks just one of 2 nations outside of Europe in the list. 3. Iceland. The 3rd happiest country in the world in 2023 is Iceland according to the World Happiness Report, awarding the nation a score of 7.530. This is the second year in a row that Iceland has been given 3rd place. Iceland is the smallest country in this list by population, with just 375,436 living on the island nation. The country is famous for its geysers and volcanic eruptions and gave the world musician Björk. 2. Denmark. Denmark is the second happiest country on Earth, with the World Happiness Report applying a score of 7.586. This is the fourth year in a row that Denmark has been dubbed the second happiest country in the world. Yet another Scandinavian country in the top 10 happiest on Earth, Denmark was a founding member of many of the world's most important organizations, NATO, the UN, Nordic Council, OECD, and OSCE. 1. Finland. Finland is the happiest country in the world, according to the World Happiness Report 2023. This is the sixth year in a row that Finland has been named the happiest country on Earth. In the report, Finland achieved an overall score of 7.804. Finland is known as the home of Santa Claus, reindeer, and its love of saunas is world-renowned. Around 74% of Finland is covered by forest.